What's up, guys? AC Card Shark back again, back with Flea Market Sundays, episode 21. I know I said I was kind of curbing the flea markets, but Mindy kind of went out and had a girls' day out with her friends, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to the flea market. So I went down to Quakertown, and I didn't film anything around the grounds because it was really cold and windy. Not cold, but the sun felt good, but the wind was cold. And I tried to film on my phone, and it was just coming out as just all this noise from the wind. So I figure you guys have already seen the grounds. You know what it looks like. Nothing new to really show. They had a couple people with video games out, but they just really didn't have any good selection and or pricing. And of course, I hit my normal game guy, Steve. He was there, and I walked away with 2 bags of stuff. So just gonna run through that real quick with you guys. I know it's not the typical flea market video that you're used to, but at the same time, do something different, right? I guess. Like I said, I couldn't really get the footage I wanted to get while I was there. So let me see if I can find this first game that I got. It was let's see. It's a game I already had, ironically enough, but the copy that I had, the spine was faded and ripped, and I had always said that if I had found a better copy, I would pick it up. So I did find a better copy for $3, and I picked it up. The game is codename Viper for the NES, purple Capcom game. As you can see, the spine on this one looks pretty good, all in one piece, and it's the right color. I'll show you the two combined. I'm trying to get a little closer to the camera here. This is the exact same game. As you can see, the difference in the spines here. The one on the bottom, obviously, being the one I just picked up today. The one on the top is the one I had in my collection. So I did find a cleaner copy of that game. If you guys aren't worried about conditions and everything else, I am obviously going to be selling this copy off or trading it because I don't need 2 copies of the game. I just wanted to get a better condition one for my collection. So the game works fine, everything's good, the game plays, it's just that I just wasn't thrilled with that spine. If you guys don't care about that kind of thing, hit me up, and if you're looking for a pretty decent shooter, it's a Capcom game, can't really go wrong with that. So like I said, if I'll give you guys first crack at it, otherwise it'll be up on the website. So codename Viper, that's the first game I picked up. And then, let's see, I picked up a game called Freedom Force. And that is a Nintendo light gun shooter type game, and the spine is looking good. So I picked that one up. I picked up another light gun game that is called Shooting Range. Shooting Range. I've never actually come across that one before, so that was kind of cool to find. I can't really tell if that's in focus or not. I don't know if it is. But all the spines, as always with this guy, they're always in really good shape. So, but Shooting Range, I don't know. I'll try that one out. The next game for the NES I picked up, I believe you call it C-Cross. I want to say it's C-Cross. It's S-E-I and then cross. So I'm assuming it's C-Cross. I have no idea. But just, again, another game I did not have for my collection, so I picked that one up. Next game I picked up is Dr. Chaos. Again, for the NES. It was all retro today. I didn't really find any current stuff that I wanted. Let's see what else I have here. A game I've come across a lot, and I don't know why I never picked it up. Probably because the price was too high or something. Again, this was $3. And that is Karnov by Data East. And it's a classic. A lot of people already have this game in their collections. I just, for some reason, never picked it up. Pretty common, but, you know, just nice to find when I need it. This game, I could have sworn I had this game. And, let's see. No. Doesn't look like it's on my shelf, so I guess I didn't pick that up. I know I've come across this before, but I think, again, this was at Planet Games. I think he was charging a little too much for what it was. But that game is Defender 2. Again, NES, but Defender 2. According to my app, I didn't have it, so I picked it up. Again, $3. And apparently I didn't, so that's good. And then, actually, it's not the last game. Again, this game I've come across a lot in the wild as well, but normally at Video Bonanza, who was charging like $14 for it, I picked it up for $3 at the flea market, and that game is Mendel Palace. Looks like a lot of fun. I'm not even sure what the game is about, but just the art style just looks really, really great. And there's your spine right there. I gotta find a way to clear this up so you can actually see what I'm talking about. But Mendel Palace. And the last 2 NES games I had, he had them on the the more rare shelf, so to speak, or the rare table. And I'm not really sure how I didn't have these games in my collection already, because these are both 5-screw original Black Label games. The first one is Balloon Fight for the NES, and it's in really, really good shape. So Balloon Fight, I always love that game. And the next one is Ice Climber, another classic. So Ice Climber right there. So that was that. I'm going to cut real quick because it looks like my battery is flashing and needs to be charged. I'll come back and I'll show you the rest of what I picked up. Alright guys, I moved across the game room because I had to plug the camera in. The battery was flashing on me, and I'll explain why in a second. The last 3 games I picked up from the flea market, you can see the Mickey phone. That's Luna's favorite there. But if you... the last 3 games I picked up from the flea market were actually Sega Master System games, and they were all complete in box. They were 3 for $10, so I picked up 3 of them that there was a couple other ones I needed, but I just didn't pick up because they just weren't titles I was thrilled about. These 3 I'm actually really happy that I picked up. The first game I picked up complete in box for the Master System is Reggie Jackson Baseball. And I remember playing this as a little kid. My friend had a Master System, and he was the only one I ever knew that had one back in the 80s. And I remember he had a baseball game I really loved, and thinking that this was it. I'm not sure, but for $3, why, $3.33, whatever it was. But as you can see, it's complete instructions, end game, and the box is really good. Still has the shelf hanger on it. And just looks like a really good time. I'm anxious to try this out. Like I'm still trying to get into the Master System. The game room still isn't settled yet, so I can't just sit down and play. And I've got it all hooked up. I just haven't been able to sit down with it. So Reggie Jackson Baseball looks pretty awesome. The second game I picked up, never even heard of before, and it's mainly because of the fact that I'm not really well schooled in the Master System just yet. But it's a game I know I don't have, and if you guys know me, you know I love my Mafia games, my any kind of mob type games. And I saw this one. It's a light phaser game, which I have a couple of Sega light phasers, including I think I have one complete in box for my collection. But I do have the light phaser, so I figured why not. Game's called Quakertown, and I saw that, and I was just like, no way. And you look at the cover art, and you see the gangster sitting there on the cover, and on the back you can see some of the gameplay, which would obviously be almost like a duck hunt, like you're shooting, or Hogan's Alley is what I should say, where you're trying to shoot the bad guys kind of thing. I just think that's awesome. I mean, it's an old school mob game. If you check out the inside here, the game and the instructions are complete. It looks like there's even a poster. Let me see if I can pull that out. Yeah, there's a Sega poster in there as well, which is awesome. So it truly is complete. It's got everything I came with. So Quakertown for the Sega Master System, I figured it was a cool deal. And then I saw this game, and I could not believe that it was in a bin that was 3 for $10 because of the game that it is. Just ultra stoked about this. I've already got this game on the NES, so I'm sure it's probably pretty similar. But the fact that I have this complete in box now for the Sega Master System, game's Double Dragon. And Double Dragon, I mean, you guys know, it's a classic game. And to have it in a bin, like I could see paying $5 or $10 for this complete in box, where he had it in a bin 3 for $10. So I literally picked up, these 3 Master System games for $10, and that includes Double Dragon, which is complete as well. Let me show you. It's complete in box with the instructions, and then it also, if I'm looking at it correctly, looks like it comes with another Sega poster, which I'll open it up and show you because this one looks kind of cool. I actually have one of these already. But it's pretty cool. Take hold of the Sega Adventure, and it has like all these different games, and it shows you the Sega Master System controller and system, and it looks to me like the Outrun right here. You've got Adventure Island over here, just a bunch of different. I think Missile Defense 3D is on there, and then on the back it has like a list of all the different games. So definitely a poster to hang on to, because that's pretty collectible. I've got probably 5 of them easily, but really cool just to keep it complete in box, because that's the poster that came with the game. But I mean, Double Dragon for the Master System, I mean, the artwork is just amazing. I'm just ultra stoked that I found this game for as cheap as I found it. So altogether, the NES games you saw from across the room, and then these 3 games I spent $50. I call that a pretty good win. Again, at the end of the video, I'll scroll, or not scroll, but I'll pop up, I'll look up the values for them and then add it together and see what kind of deal I truly got. I think, personally, I think I got a great deal. We'll find out the hard numbers after the video is over. That's it for the flea market pickups for today, guys, in Quakertown for episode 21. Real quick side note, the website is coming along as far as the store that I'm building, so rest assured that's on its way. As well as I just got back last night, actually, from Red Bank, New Jersey, and I went to Video Games Live, and I'm just ultra happy with that show. That show was amazing, and believe it or not, they allowed videotaping. So I brought my camera. I brought, you know, the high def camera. We got balcony seats, so it was kind of looking over the stage, and it was center. So we got balcony center, so it's like you could see the whole stage. I hope, I haven't really watched the footage just yet, but I'm hoping that it came out the way I think it did. I think it came out really good. I taped probably 80% of the show. There was a couple songs I just needed to give my arm and my wrist a break and just kind of like sit and actually enjoy the show, because looking through a camera is not the same as watching it live. So I tried to tape as much as I could for you guys. I got all the classics. I mean, Mario, Zelda, God, what else did they play? I mean, pretty much everything that you know them to play, they did. They did a Tetris medley, they did God of War, they did Halo. I forget which ones I taped and which ones I didn't. But I just want to know what you guys want to see. Do you guys want to see the entire show? Because it's easily like an hour and a half long. Do you guys want me to like literally just publish the whole thing for you guys? Or do you just want to see specific songs? And I also took some video around Red Bank as well. They had a really cool arcade going on down there, and so I did take some video of that. So let me know what you guys want to see. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you guys want to see from that show. If you guys want to see the entire show, or should I post them one song at a time? Because that's probably the easiest way to do it. It's just one song at a time. Should I try to just post the whole thing as one long video? Would you guys want to sit and watch an hour and a half continuously, or would you rather have just song by song as different videos? And I don't know why that's getting blurry, but would you rather see song by song to make it all right, see this, I don't understand what's going on here. Hello. No more. There we go. Good. So just, yeah, leave me the comment below. Let me know if you'd rather see it song by song, or there's just the entire thing as one video. And I'll definitely put that out for you guys. That's the whole reason why I brought the camera, was to tape it for you guys. So let me know, guys. That's gonna wrap it up for episode 21, Flea Market Sundays. Stay tuned. You'll see the numbers fly by at the end of this video. And until next time, guys, AC Card Shark. Take care.